Well, we all know Oregon's highest peak is a skier and snowboarder's paradise, but it wouldn't be that without snowcat groomers.
Yeah, they're the unsung heroes of Mount Hood, quietly shaping the slopes in the dark night after night, and I got the chance to ride along.
The beautiful Mount Hood is a sanctuary for skiers and snowboarders chasing freshly groomed slopes. But keeping these epic runs open, safe, and in tip-top shape is no accident. It's a meticulous science perfected under the cover of darkness.
The graveyard comes in at midnight, and they work till 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
While most of the world is asleep, Mount Hood Meadows groom manager Allison Mariner and her fleet of snowcats are working long shifts through the night, and we are getting the chance to hitch a ride.
It's 5:28 a.m. We are heading up Mitchell Creek.
Although a few other cats are up here with us, you can't help but feel very alone and in the middle of nowhere. As we slip through the darkness, passing silent trees and still chairlifts, the mountain seems to hold its breath in an eerie, still silence.
Once we make this right turn towards the bottom of the chairlift, it's no man's land.
And up here at the highest chairlift is the best part of her gig, a sunrise that makes every early alarm worth it. Nature's standing ovation. And Allison gets the front row seat all to herself.
You never beat the sunrises. Being on the mountain when it's quiet and no one else is here. You're up here while the mountain wakes up.
Who's this over here?
So this is Jacob over here, one of our operators and our winch cat.
Allison says without her crew, this resort would grind to a halt.
During big powder days, we're digging out the chairlifts will get buried. Skiers move a lot of snow downhill a day, so we want to move that snow back up.
And that is a never-ending process as both riders and the wind constantly shift the snow. But these cats are able to reshape the slopes with three main components.
So you got the implement on the front, which is the blade. Your tracks actually help process the snow as well, and then it goes into the implement on the back, and then the actual flaps on the back have that pattern, that notorious corduroy pattern. The corduroy is that finished product. That's that surface that people will be skiing on, so it's extremely important.
After a frigid night, those perfect fresh lines create a stable and soft slope, exactly what snowboarders and skiers like me love to see. The grooming's done, the lifts are running, now it's time to mess up Allison's perfect corduroy. Well, the snow feels amazing, and another reason why grooming is so important, on average, just one skier will move about a ton of snow down the mountain in just one day from skiing and turning and stopping.
Love coming out here and taking stuff that has been torn apart, putting it back together, making it a nice smooth surface, and just watching people rip it up. It's actually quite fun.
And Allison is on a mission to get more people to join her profession, especially more women.
My hat, it's She Grooms. That's an event that we started 3 years ago. It's a conference for women snowcat operators. I've been in the industry for 22 years. I remember when I first started, people talking about how do we get more women in mountain operations. It's mostly men. There's a lot more women out there than they used to be.
Representing women on the mountain and the unsung heroes of the slopes. So the next time you're flying down a groomer, whee, remember the quiet force beneath the snow. Reporting from Mount Hood, Bonnie Silkman, Good Day, Oregon.
So much fun. By the way, the She Grooms workshop, it's a 3-day event. It starts April 27th. There is a waiting list already. Registration is full. Shout out to Michael Ober, our photojournalist up there, who did such an incredible job. Allison, the groomer, she is in the big leagues, by the way. She helped to build the downhill ski course for the 2018 Winter Olympics in Korea. I was like, to be a snowcat operator, is that like your Super Bowl? She's like, absolutely. Allison also has many talents. Take a look at this. She's clearly passionate about her work and the mountain. She is an artist on the side, and she painted this. She does murals in Portland and all over the place. She's very talented. So I'm going to share a link to her work and her website.
Incredible artwork, but I have to say, boy, the views up there when she gets up there are like
stunning.
I couldn't believe some of those sunrises that you got to experience.
I'm just like, do you just like jam out all the time? She's like, oh yeah, and she's got like the audio books, because you're in the cab for at least like 8 hours on your own.
And she has seen Bigfoot, right? Because you would think that
If anybody has,
I asked. She's like, maybe, yeah.
So well done.
So
That's why there's a horn on it. Get out of the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is cool. And do you have any idea how much those snowcats cost?
I don't, but I can find out.
I'm assuming they're about probably $1 million. I mean, I would think.
And they have a whole fleet of them.
Yeah, and yeah, that's why lift tickets can be expensive too.
Sure.